What do you think about coaching session? How was the coaching for today?
The coaching was pretty good. Like everything I hoped for, basically. Now I have some things to work on. This is also pretty good, right? I don't just queue up and just like mindlessly trying to improve. But now I actually have like 2 or 3 things to do, basically, while playing. It's also pretty important. I have like a bigger goal, basically. It's really good.
Exactly. And expect mixed results, because we talked about a lot of things today, but a lot of things you might not be able to apply unless you play like 50 games or 60 games. So take your time, and for the next session, whether it's going to be in a week or 2-3 weeks, take your time. If you want it to be faster because you feel like you need more help, that's fine. If you're the kind of guy that's like, no, I want to play, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the next session, that's fine. Take your time, and when you're ready, you message me and we just book the session. What's going on, guys? Besides here, in today's video we're gonna learn wave management, macro control, laning phase. This was a coaching session that this gold player booked, so if you really want to learn, if you're emerald, gold, silver or diamond, this is applicable for you. Below master tier you can apply 95% of the tips here. Make sure you watch this until the end because it has absolutely amazing tips. Check out the coaching if you struggle to win in SoloQ and you want to get better. Enjoy. For this lane right here is more about farming. See, Vermilio is not really about killing with Anami, so you should play for items like BF Sword or Berserker Boots or Recurbo, for example. This can be strong. So you can have a plan of winning in terms of kills, like all-inning, like we have with, let's say, an engaged support, or we can have a plan of trying to get the push, which is good if you have a range or if they have a long-range champions. So that's what you need to do on the laning phase, to make a plan. And then you carry a game on her with, yes, sometimes you can win the laning phase, you can play through lane. Other times you just have to play safe on the lane, but really where she shines is with her ultimate. Her ultimate is very important, because not always you can win the lane. Not always you can be the guy, okay, I'm going to carry 1v9. No, but you can hit a lot of targets with the ulti. So that's why if you ask, Ruler or Gumayushi, or do you know these players? So if you ask them,
but I don't.
If you ask them when do you pick Ashe, they will tell you that they pick Ashe, especially when there are a minimum 2 or 3 targets that you can easily get in a team fight. So for example, if you see an Annie mid lane and then a Twitch on AD carry and then a Janna, they're always thinking, okay, what if I ulti these people? Are they mobile? Are they squishy? Usually they will pick Ashe if there are minimum, absolutely worst case, two champions like that. If they have, let's say, very mobile champs like Bard or like Braum, they have severe AD carry, they have Fizz mid lane, you shouldn't really think about picking Ashe. But now we're gonna try to see how can you get to higher elo, like Diamond, let's say, by playing only Ashe. But ideally you don't play only Ashe, because some cases you're not gonna be able to utilize your ulti. Some cases they will have Fizz mid lane, top lane Zed. We will see how you can really play against these compositions, but ideally champion pool is also a thing. So in this matchup right here that you play, you need to, well, the thing is you have a Camille, so you need to play for level 2. The problem is that the push is very important. But why would I say that when you have a Camille and all what you have to do is try to play for level 2 in all inning? Why does push matter in your opinion?
Because we have the minion advantage and then we can just all in them.
True.
And then, okay.
True, okay, so you can all in them, but what if you're level 1? So let's say here.
Let's say about level, okay. Well,
yeah, so let's say you have your level 1, there are 5 minions, and right here they have 2 minions, and you have a Camille, but you're level 1. How does that help Camille at all?
We have 5, they have 2.
Yeah.
If they have 2 minions, like she needs to get level 2 to get like on top of them, I guess, right?
True. So first of all, we try to push because she wants to get level 2. But the thing is, when I play Caitlyn, and let's say I play Caitlyn and I duo with you on Karma, what is my plan here against Ashe Camille?
As Caitlyn and Karma, I probably want to hard shove like all the time, I guess.
Why? True. Why?
That's what Caitlyn and Karma does, and they can do it like pretty well.
So if they get the like push, what do they get? Like, okay, they get them on minions, but they give you free farm. But what do they get?
They give like they can poke for free, right?
Exactly. So they have more range and they can poke you under the tower. And yes, you will get level 2 anyways on the Camel. Yeah, while being half HP. Good luck, have fun with that. So this is why you will see right here. We have an example. Kai'Sa Senna, like a lot of range against an Alistar, which we both know Alistar level 1 is not the strongest, and Tristana. They made the mistake here to Leash And look what happens right here. Let's take a look at this. Look at this. Look what they do in the lane. So now they get completely, look at this. This is 1500 challenger. So what was their mistake? Their mistake was that they leashed.
Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase, just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett, both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visite.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against.
But how would it help you if you don't leash?
If they don't leash, they might contest for the level 2. Now they're not even able to contest it.
Exactly. Or if they don't leash, and let's say you're playing in low elo and enemy Kai'Sa Senna leashes and you get the push against them, that's Christmas, because if the Alistar gets level 2 and Senna is still level 1 and Senna tries to poke while we have a bigger minion wave, like we said right there with 5 minions against 2, that's gonna be GG. It's gonna be easy to play, right? So you should ask to not leash. You should try it. I'm not saying don't leash because you don't want to tilt your jungle, for sure. But you can ask him, you can communicate with him. And I will show you how to communicate and how to say it so he allows you to not leash. But you should do it in lanes where it matters. So for example, if you have a range support, look, here you have Nami, Ashe. Can you poke Lucian Braum if you don't leash? Yeah, you can. Can you get a big advantage if you get a push?
I can tell you how this game went. We leashed and we didn't get to push, and then we get pushed in. And
same thing right here.
Good,
Same thing right here with the Caitlyn Morgana. So ideally, if you have a range support and you're like, okay, if I'm gonna get the push, my Zerat is gonna be enabled. I will also be able to walk up on the wave and try to W them. Or even worse, if they get the push, I know I'm gonna lose the lane. Ask to not leash. So you can leash. You can say, okay, coach. So you're saying that if I have a Zerat against like a Twitch and I know I can bully him, I'm gonna ask to not leash because I want to bully him. But at the same time, if I'm playing Twitch against Ashe Zerat, I also want to ask my jungle to not leash because I want to not leash to not get bullied, in order to not get bullied. So you see, not leashing can work from wanting to win the lane, but also wanting to not lose the lane. And the way you ask is not do you need leash, or can we not leash? You say, is it okay if we don't leash? And then you say the reason. We hard lose the lane if we leash. And you say like this, so you give him a reason, because if you ask him, do you need leash? He's gonna be like, what the fuck? Of course. What do you mean I need leash? I need leash. Of course I need leash. But you say, okay, I'm gonna leash you. With this question, you basically say, I'm gonna leash you, but I'm gonna lose the lane. You okay with that? Okay? Is that fine? And he's gonna be like, fuck, man. I mean, just go. Usually they just say, just go. And it's important to also say, we don't need to leash, because what you want to do is that you don't want Braum to stay and leash and you're in the lane.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So
this is interesting because I play with mute all. I have never even communicated with anybody in the last like couple of months in this game, so I haven't even written anything, right?
That's not bad. So, that's not bad. Maybe you can like mute and then just ask that question. If he says no, then you leash anyway, so you're not that guy. And then if he says yes, then you go to the lane. You're happy, and then you mute everyone. Of course, not pings. I don't recommend you pings, but you can. That's useful, to do because it influences your lane. Now, let's see a bit of your runes. So let's see here. So PTA is always good on Ashe. You get Okay, so you just get the recommended runes. I see. Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. I have there are some other builds for this patch now. Like the one like I was experimenting a little bit with static first. People were building it on Ashe. I don't know, like it's weird. People like to play this now, but I don't really know why.
Which
So
one? The
I
static
just
shift
tried
with
it.
Kraken Slayer? Or this one? This one
Yes.
that you're doing right now?
No, this is cracking into PD. This is like pretty basic, I guess, right? But
Mhm.
static into Kraken was basically like there are some pros playing that,
Yes.
and I don't really get it why.
It's really cheap
It's like-
and it's you get good wave clear, which Ashe lacks unless you buy Hurricane. And if you have a champion mid lane like Talon that has no wave clear, it's really, really good. But mainly it's because it's cheap.
Yeah.
And Kraken Slayer Phantom Dancer, even though it's fine, if you don't really play against lots of tanks, it's not really as efficient, I think, mathematically. But the variations on this build is, yeah, so there are people that go Kraken PD, which is one of the best build. I think Kraken PD Infinity is probably like 40% of the cases. 50% of the cases is this Shiv Kraken Slayer, and then 10% of the cases is the Trinity build, which you build Kraken Trinity, but that's just a very outdated build. You can only go for it if they have like 4 champions that you can ulti. Let's say they have top lane, Jace, mid lane, Syndra, and they have a lot of targets that you can ulti and kill them instantly, and you have also like some good follow-up. Let's say you have your ult, but you also have Lissandra, you also have, you know, Leona, that you're gonna ulti, boom, they will just full wombo combo. You know, some people prefer the Trinity build because, again, why? Is the cooldown reduction that allows you to kill them over and over again with the ulti. I wouldn't recommend it to you. Shift Kraken Slayer or Kraken Slayer PD is best. Where should you go one? Where should you go other? I mean, if they have lots of tanks, I would usually, against 1 or 2 tanks, I would always go Kraken PD. If not, I would always go Shift Kraken Slayer, because Shift Kraken Slayer usually has the third Bloodthirster and is not as good as this one against tanks. So you can try it. Some people go for this no matter what, even against tanks. So it's more about a little bit about preference and a little bit about situational. So that's how I would see it. But this is bad. You have like multiple mistakes in the runes. Yes, perfect. This is different compared to... So this is not against tanks anymore. Yes, this is changed rune.
Oh, okay. This is okay.
Yes, so this does more damage when they are above 50% HP. So they changed it. So this is really meta. So if you're going to do some research, which you don't have to do because you have me right here, you'll not really see, I mean, you'll not really see much of cut down. The same thing with Alacrity. On Ashe, Bloodline is very nice, but since you have slow on auto attacks, almost anyone is going to go this. You can even joke like Gumayushi or something. We're still going to go for that. So
what
this,
did I...
you took this. Yeah. You took this, which is lifesteal. Which is lifesteal. This on Ashe specifically is better. This is better than Presence of Mind because your double is not really that important. It is, but your mana is not. You're not really gonna be short on mana in the lane. And then always this, because I see you take this. This gives you flat HP. This gives you per level HP. It's not ideal. It's not ideal in SoloQ because they're gonna fight, they're gonna stupidly engage, and then you go like, oh guys, but I'm gonna have this thing is gonna help me after level 10, and yeah, after level 10 you lose the game, because if you see the games, let's take a look at this. 27 minutes, 25 minutes, 29 minutes, 22 minutes, 28 minutes, 24 minutes. So how many games is gonna be like 35 plus, you know, 20%, 30%?
Not a lot, yeah.
Perfect, good.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, okay, runes. Okay, I just have to do some notes, right? Because otherwise,
I also have.
This?
Yes, I am recording right now, so you can rewatch this. Don't worry.
Oh, that is perfect.
Yes, and you can rewatch it, and you can just take as many notes, because you usually take notes, but I don't want to waste any second of the session, so we talk as many things as possible.
Sure.
So yeah, Leash here. This is what a player would call it's normal. You're gonna lose this lane because you're just leashed. It sucks because sometimes you have to leash, but yeah, it is what it is here. Sometimes you have to leash because your jungle doesn't agree with it. That's all. But I would try it out. Okay,
I think we leashed here in this particular case. Yeah.
Yes, you do. You try to hover a bit of your support, and then now you do leash a bit. So the leash has to be minimum 4, ideally 5 auto attacks. Let's see how much you do, and you have to go short way, because short way is going to allow you to be faster in the laning phase and get that wanted push. And again, Karma, Caitlyn, you really need to get the push. You leash, but you really need to get the push. True, yeah. Did you think that they were in the brush or something? Or you just autopilot?
I don't know, right? I usually don't go the short way if I don't know. It is Karma and Caitlyn, so they can like be there and like chunk me down. So that's why I was like going the long way, right? Maybe
Okay,
I
see.
would have taken the short way when Camille was there. So I don't know. Camille was
see.
like backing up.
Yeah,
Right?
so
So it was a decision, right?
yeah, it's better to just go short way usually because you get the push. If you're really scared of getting cheesed, which can happen usually, can happen, what you should do is that at like 30 seconds in the game, you word that brush and then you go for the leash after. So you can go like this. You're not going to have word for the lane, so it's not ideal because Karma will stay into the brush, and if Camille wastes her word, then we don't have word for the river, but it's still better to go short way. And in general, if I want to be honest with you, they will usually leash, so they will not really stay there. But if you want to be sure to word, it's okay against Karma, Caitlyn lane and stuff like that. But 70% of the cases, I think they wouldn't really bother to stay there or to stay here. So I would go short way. Let's see. How many auto attacks you do? 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's only 3. Yeah, so it's okay, that is 180 damage. It's decent, but it's not really anything special for him. So you leashed him, but it's not like this is like insane. Okay, so I want to see what you're going to do. So ideally here, once you're going to be in the lane, you start pushing pretty hard because you have a melee and they have a range. And if they push you, you know what's going to happen. You're going to get poked in over and over again by Karma. You should avoid using W on the wave. So you just push. So far, so good. Keep pushing and be careful of the Karma W. Okay, here did you do W with an intention of pushing?
Usually I try to W and also get like some damage on a champion, but it didn't happen right here, right?
Yeah, because it's like 18 seconds, right? So if I'm Caitlyn or Karma, I'm like, what the fuck? 18 seconds on cooldown? Like the cooldown of a hook, like trash hook is 20 seconds. If you see trash right here hooking like this the river or hooking a minion, you'd say, oh, he's trolling.
That's true.
It's the same thing with you because it's your double. Of course, if you get it on an angle and you try to push and get them at the same time, that's fine. But it didn't happen right here. So this is like why it's a waste. But I hope you're going to keep pushing here. She did fight here, which is very bad. And I see that you don't agree with it, but you're still hovering her, which is okay. You tried. This is nothing really you can do. You shouldn't really fight level 1. And now you try to get the push. This is very nice. And you will go for the Q in this matchup because you have a Camille. There are many matchups where you have a Lulu, many matchups where you have a Seraphim, many matchups where we can't all in which case you always go for the E level 2. It's not the matchup in this case, and you go for Q, which is beautiful. Let's see how you follow up. Good auto attack. Good auto attack. Beautiful. And what I like about this, you see, is that you didn't use your W. So this is like a real main Ashe. You kite up, you don't use W, wait her flash, and then here you're doing Uga Buga, killing her. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay.
Uga Buga.
Perfect. Okay. Perfect Uga Buga here. Okay. Got a kill. Sure. Let's see what you're going to do right now. You should push this wave really, really hard. Why? Why should you push really hard?
Yeah, well, I guess I could recall, but I mean,
before pushing or after pushing, or
like push it in and then recall, right?
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't have that much money, right? But just to do something else. Then,
okay. Like, yeah. So in this case, you got a kill, so you have 350 gold, and now you want to push here mainly because Karma is dead. So you try to push this wave and to crush the next this wave that you have before the Karma gets here. You can't really stay here anyways because the earliest gank you can get in the game is what minutes? How much?
I usually say like 3, but I guess it's like 245 or something. I don't know.
245
like
is usually the level 3 gank. Do you know how many camps you need to get level 3 in gank?
I don't really know how much.
3 camps.
I think like 3 camps.
3 camps. Yeah. So the earliest gank you can get by like absolute worst case is like a Shaco 230. He's already bought. But in 90% of the cases, 230, they just finished the last camp that is going to give them level 3. So 245 is going to be the gank. Now it's 230. So you can't really stay here too much because you could get like this 245 gank. You're going to get in like maybe 15% of the cases. Usually 310 plus, you're going to get in like 70% of the cases, like after they do full clear and stuff like that. Scuttle spawns at 330.
What's the time now? 2:30.
It's 2:30. Right? So
okay.
245, like if you push this, you might get ganked in bit like as you're doing this. So you need to rush, you need to push this. And after you push this, you say, oh, okay, but maybe I could recall, There is an alternative to stay here, right? And right here, Karma is basically right here because she respawned right now and she's coming. And you want to think about, okay, so I could stay and the wave is going to be in the middle. Why? Is because this wave is crushed. Okay, the wave is going to be in the middle and we're going to play 2v2. Or I could recall. The thing is, the advantage of the recall is what? You're going to get a decent item, but not the best item. But you want to ask yourself, can I get hit in time? Is Caitlyn going to be able to touch the tower, hit the plates? So if you recall right now in 8 seconds, what is Caitlyn going to do right now?
She will, like, hard to tell, right? She will farm the minions and then probably recall.
Let's give an estimation. So 8 seconds it takes for you to recall. This wave is going to go in the tower. This is a cannon wave. The cannon wave takes 9 tower. The cannon minion takes 9 tower shots to die. So she will take these minions in about 15 seconds. Okay, if she wants to recall, she can't keep the next waves in the middle, as it's going to probably slow push into you, depending on the position of the wave. And if she wants to get more money before recall, which she should, especially because she has a decent wave clear, she should push before recalling. So it takes 15 seconds to take this wave, plus another 10 seconds, absolutely best case for her, to push another wave. Then that wave needs to also get into the tower. And if you really pay attention to the position of the next wave that she needs to push, this will take a long time for her, meaning that this is the best recall you can get. Why?
Yeah, let's see what I do, I guess.
it's because you have lots of time here. You have this big wave right here into the tower. She's only level 2, so it will take a while to take it. And then if she wants to make you lose XP and minions, well, she needs to push another wave. Well, but this will take a long time. You have plenty of time to come back in the lane phase. The alternative will be staying, which is sometimes good. But you want to make sure you stay if you can reliably pressure them. So now, judging of the HP of Camille, judging of the HP that you have, judging that Karma is going to come with full HP, and judging that Caitlyn is 45 to 50% HP, you should not stay. If the next game you're gonna play the same exact situation right here, but the Caitlyn is gonna beat this HP, guess what? You should stay. You should keep staying. You should not recall. You should keep pressuring. You should keep pushing. Why? It's because she's so low that you can reliably pressure her, and yes, you can stay. But with this HP, it's like, can you really reliably kill her? And then it's like, if she makes a mistake, if she's, well, you get a free base, why would you risk it, right? So this is the play right here. And of course, this is why because I know everything you did wrong in this game, because I already 8x's it and I watched it. So you're gonna stay. And again, look at this. Karma is full HP. Caitlyn's gonna be in this position. You had the free recall. Okay, sure, you get only like longsword and, you know, not the insane recall. Yeah, but what do you prefer? Getting pushed in by Caitlyn, Karma?
Definitely not.
Exactly. And here you're trying to hit the minions bit. So to like try to counter the push. This is not ideal. This is like a mediocre like wave state getting pushed in. Like you see, the Karma tries to do something. The guy tries to go in, but they have a cannon wave. So you see, Camel, like unfortunately, she can't do much here, especially because she was already chunked. As you can see right here, she's already chunked when she goes in. They have a big wave. So now you need to play reactive, because you can't play for Berserker Boots, which you should always buy early on. Do you buy them? I didn't really check.
Yeah. Usually first item. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. Perfect. So then I'm not going to check it. Okay, that sounds very, very good. That sounds very, very good. Let's see what we're going to do right here. Okay. Yeah, so this session is going to be recorded so you can rewatch it. Yeah, right here we try to do something. We missed the W, no problem. No worries. But yeah, the main thing here is the leash, the runes, of course. And yeah, the recall timings here. So for sure. I didn't really see the summoner spells. It's really barrier mainly, and should go cleanse. For example, here, Bromlution should go cleanse. The fact that they have Poppy as well makes it super easy to decide. Oh shit, Morgana. Dude, definitely go cleanse. And they also have Giovanni, so if they have only Morg or Leona, always go cleanse. Why? It's because they flash on you. You can just close your eyes, go in the kitchen and just have a meal or something, because you're not going to get out. So Zyra here, in this case it's more a preference, you know, if you're scared of Zyra E. You do have Brand as well and Vex, so you could go for the cleanse, but it's more preference. So you see, look, here they have Lux, but they have Melee on the lane, so I wouldn't go cleanse here because it's not reliable. So if they have something like reliable to hit you with like Leona Q or Leona R, or, you know, look, Lissandra here. He's like, oh, but I'm gonna dodge Lissandra ulti, really? How? She's gonna flash ult you, what's the counterplay? So definitely you can incorporate a bit of cleanse as well. Barrier is, I think, 60 to 70% of the cases better.
Okay, yeah, it's good to think about. Yeah, I usually don't even think about like actually going for cleanse, but yeah, it's good.
Yes, no problem. And then here you try to trade back. Yeah, so
this is not perfect for okay. Come.
Yeah, it's
Like
you did fine. You tried to trade back, and that's all right. Like how the way you played it right there. Should you really be in this situation if you played it right with the recall timings? Not really. But now that you're in this case, like if I close my eyes the whole session and I don't know what you did before, and I'm like, okay, you're in this case, you're getting pushed in. What do? You trade back? I would say, yeah, playing it good. You're just trading back. It's just a normal thing to do. You know, you're just playing good. But ideally, we shouldn't be in this position. Let's see. Miss a few clicks here. The follow-up is really good. Try to push this to recall, but then you see the follow-up. You try to go on the karma here. Did you see that click?
Yeah, I see.
We missed this one.
I'm an old man, you know.
Yes, no worries. No, you play a click, or like how do you click? Do you actually just like to attack?
A click, but not like how other people play it.
The mouse button.
Like you have the indicator.
Okay, you press it and it goes.
But this is like with a mouse button. Like
with a mouse button.
This is with mouse.
Okay, okay, that sounds good. No problem. You tried it, nice, good follow up, and then now you try to go on them. Very, very good, perfect. And then they are pretty low. The camera speed looks pretty low. Okay, that sounds very good. The way you played it, nice, man. That was actually good. The kiting was good. The clicking was good. Okay, you missed some clicks, but I'm happy with this so far. But I want to see what we want to do right now. So looking at this picture, tell me the next 10 seconds. If you see this and you can just take the mouse and play the situation, what do you do in the next 10 to 15 seconds?
I would probably, I don't know if I can, but I probably want to push the wave and back. I definitely want to back, but I don't know if I'm allowed to push the wave here.
Okay. And you're thinking that you're not allowed because
of the Nasus. I'm not sure how low he was, but
let's take a look. Okay, so it's half HP. Yeah, the thing is right here, it's just a Nasus, and the wave is like in a very horrible state. And you also have Jarvan here, so you should ping him to push. You can't really recall right now. You should ping him the push ping, and you should just push this really hard. But the thing is, you did ping, but he looked like he leaves. And then now you should ping him. Yeah. Because he took the decision to push. So I'm thinking, okay, but maybe Jesse next game he's gonna have a dump jungle that will leave, and he's gonna be like, oh shit, I can't push now. Yeah, but you need to tell him before he needs to make the decision.
Okay.
Because you're not always going to have a good jungle. Okay, sure, no problem. Let's say compared to the recall timing is not a bad problem. Okay, and then now you stay, which is usually bad because we don't know where is Nasus and you have a lot of gold. You already stayed a lot. But in this specific situation, judging that 1, the Jarvan is staying, judging that 2 is just a Nasus. So if you do this against enemy Jarvan, if you do this against Elise, if you do this against a strong jungle that can come here and boop, pop you with this HP, this is always a bad play. But judging that it's a Nasus, if it was a Shyvana, if it was a jungle that is like low damage, no CC, completely garbage, nothing, this is fine, especially because your guy is looking to, as you can see right here, he's just looking to hover display, like he's looking to do something right here. So this is all right, that what you're doing right now in this specific situation with this matchup.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you do a bit of
clicking.
Yes.
That was a bit weird.
Some clicking mistake here. Like here, if we do just so how should you play this?
Did I click on the ground? I don't know if I.
Where
am I even?
The big mistake here, well, another thing that you should do here is that Jarvan is obviously diving here. How do I know? Well, I mean, I can see that, right? So you should click here. You shouldn't click on. You're like, oh, but I'm gonna hit the tower. Why? You should be like right here, because when he dives, you want to be as close as possible from them. And you have barrier, so you shouldn't be worried about dying. So here, you should be right here. When he tanks, boom, you just pop them.
Don't even think I barrier, right?
Well, you don't need to barrier here. You don't need to. Well, even if you barrier here, you're gonna die. Like, because the tower, he was tanking. The Jarvan is tanking, so this is stacking tower. So he's gonna do like 600 damage next tower shot. So, you know what? I mean, they lost a lot of minions. You can say it's worth. It was okay. So let me just type some things right here. So far, Leash. Okay, Leash was not good. Then recall timings, we killed someone, pushed the wave into the tower, but then not recalled. And again, if the enemy AD carry was really low HP and we could have pressured, then of course we can keep staying after even getting the kill and pushing the wave. But it wasn't the case right there. Mechanics, clicking, missing auto attacks. We're gonna put this as well. Okay, and then we have a bit of like runes and summoner spells. No problem, this is really easy to fix. Very good. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get so much, even in 1 hour, we're gonna get so much information that you can just apply like right away. Okay, you bought the boots, which very happy about. You're looking at the wave to see how is the state of the wave as you're getting to the lane. The CS you're actually ahead, which is very impressive against this lane. If it's a Caitlyn Karma, I wouldn't say Ashe is a bad pick into Kate. It's actually very good because you can ulti her. But judging of the circumstances, judging of how aggressive Camel played, judging of that they have Karma and Caitlyn, it is a bit tricky. So what didn't I like here is that you didn't buy any potion. Against the Caitlyn Karma, I would always buy refillable potion, but in this case you couldn't, so you had only 50 gold, so just buy one normal potion at least, you know.
Okay.
Okay, this is fine.
Okay.
Just gonna do a bit of wave clearing, and now you're just gonna wait. That's very good. So you know what I liked here is like you are getting pushed in, and here you're just playing slow. You could try to freeze here, and the reason why you could freeze here because this is a very nice wave. The thing you didn't, and this is actually a good play that you didn't freeze. Why? It's because the amount of minions, so the size of the wave is big, and the enemy incoming minion wave is pretty far. This is the reason why you shouldn't freeze here. Judging of the fact that you also don't have many potions, you only have a biscuit, this decision would not be good. If you're making the same play when your wave is really in the tower and you have to just pull the minions for like 2 seconds, this would be a bad play.
Yeah, that's fine.
But in this specific situation, it's fine. It's all right that you didn't do it. Of course, I know that you're not thinking about all of this, but I want to show you that through this is like what I call a good random decision, like it was like randomly good. But even if you didn't do a mistake, for the next game, I'm just going to give you the information so you can use this for a different case. So we're going to make the learning efficient. And now you're not pushing, which is very good because they could be in the brushes, they could be on the river, they had full HP, full mana, so we should not push. Our jungle is top lane, so we're playing weak side, so we should not push. But why is it smart to not push if your jungle is top? Why does it make any difference?
Yeah, because I don't know where their jungle is, so if they know that we are doing a play top lane, they might go for a play bot lane, I guess.
Perfect. So now you're just playing it slow.
From the jungler's
very good
perspective. Yeah.
When your camel does this, try to ping her, and you want to make sure you don't like ping her hard because you don't want to like make her mute you or be passive aggressive. Just ping not on her head, just on the wave one time. Danger, like bro, please don't push the wave. And then usually what I do to like not tilt them in a way, or like not act like I know everything kind of way, because you know supports might be just a bit tilting. Sometimes I just do a thumbs up or something, you know, like a face or like a B, you know, like an emote to just look funny. Because now what she's doing right now is like, okay, you're pushing my wave when 1, my jungle is stop. When 2, this wave right here, we see the enemy wave, right? This is our wave, this is their wave. So if you don't crush this wave, you're telling me that these waves are gonna meet here. Okay, that is fucking bad. Bro, Kamal, I'm reporting you, man. So now, it kind of puts you in a bad situation, so pinging is very important. And then right now, unfortunately, she did this. Nothing we could have done right here because the wave was like very bad. So now you just have to play safe, just use your E. The only thing that you can do is just go like this, stay into this brush, take some XP. When you're gonna get 2 minions, I would even consider doubling the minions, but now it's just gonna be hard. You are not playing into the brush, so trying to show yourself. The reason why I'm saying that you should not show yourself like you did now is because they can always be here and go on you. If you stay into the brush and you just catch XP, you W and you immediately run away, it's better than running away like this when they can see you.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. All right.
Let's see. And then right now, let's see what you're going to do. So you have 500 gold and you're recalling. As you're recalling, I hope you're going to look at the wave to see what kind of wave state it is. You decide to not recall. Your gold is very, very bad. So recalling here is not bad, not good. The gold and the wave state would help you to make a decision if you should recall or not. You did take the decision most likely only because of the gold, which is okay, but I would have prefer you to also look at the state of the wave. You try to contest this. This is not really very contestable for you. This is like a big thing. Be careful because now they can literally go on you. Look, like now you're like, oh, I'm gonna just steal this, yeah. And then if Karma flashes on you right now, or if Caitlyn's gonna go like now fresh trap on you, you have to just flash. So it's usually better to avoid this kind of place. Look at the wave. If you're gonna lose minions on bot, it's better to just get the wave bot. In this case, you weren't. You weren't losing anything on bot lane. So here I would put the ward. I would look at the wave. If I know I lose like 3 to 4 minions for coin flipping a W and maybe getting the Drake, which is unlikely because he has smite most likely, I would always prioritize getting the farm. If I look at the Caitlyn, she's fast pushing and I know that I have like 3 to 4 seconds right here free time without really losing minions bot, you can consider dropping a W even though it's coin flip and you're never gonna get it. You can consider throwing a W as long as you're not really losing anything bot lane. So you can throw it, but again, I say throw it, not like go here and throw it. You can throw it from here. Because you're not trying to like be aggressive in any way. So this is just very ambitious,
this was
to say the least. You're like, oh, boom, just double, yeah, okay. And then now they went on the river. You try to move your camera. And then we go, the camera is pretty slow here. Because you need to get instant information. And it's like really slow. Look at this. Do you see how slow it is? It's really slow. It's really, really slow. So, because you want to look to ulti there, like right away, but you want to like have information. And if you're just moving so slow, you're not going to be able to take the decision to ulti, because now you should ulti basically. But the thing is, okay, let's see if we can. Do you still have this game on the replay so I can take it?
What do you mean, take it?
Like, do you have in your match history? If I go on your match history and I can download, is it like still?
It should be there. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, because I want to show you ideally what we should be doing right there with the camera. Can you check how much you have the camera? Like, I think you have around 40 or 35 maybe.
You know what's it's really slow. I have like a really slow, smooth camera. I can check.
Let's see. You don't need to go into a game. You know how to check it from your settings? Or should I show you? You can just go right here. And you can just see.
Yeah, I can... Where is it? Where is it?
It's basically right here and you go to the game.
And then game. Okay, and then which setting do you want?
Camera move speed, how much you have?
Camera move speed, 8.
8?
Like 8.
Wow, I have 57. Holy, 8.
Yeah,
maybe put it at 25.
Yeah, I can try, yeah.
Because you're scared that you're going to be like very imprecise, right?
Yeah, I think like the camera is so fast, so snappy, you know, it's like choo choo. But yeah, I think it's just like I'm used to that, right? But I know that I have some situations where it might actually matter to get like the information fast, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Sense. Okay, and let me show you.
I don't know which one.
Please.
Is this the Caitlyn game? Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Got the correct
so maybe
one.
You can try with like 25, and then you can lower it to 20. I would not go at all lower than 20, but definitely I would have it increased, so you can take the information faster. And I'm gonna show you why that matters. Okay, where is it? Here, this one. Because right here, so it's what, 805. Okay, right here. Okay, like right here. You go, okay, and then the camera, this is what you see in the game, right? This is your camera. And then now, let's see. Okay, now you should move your camera. Okay, you don't see anything. You should move your camera. Okay, you don't see anything. And then now, you should move your camera again. Okay, ult, now. Like, now is the best ult. Why? Well, we see Cassiopeia coming. We see your guy right here. We can ulti Karma or Nasus. Ideally Nasus, because Karma, Cassiopeia still needs a bit to get to her. Maybe she has flash. Caitlyn is here, she's coming. So just go on the Nasus so we can kill her. That's when you ulti. Okay, even here, but now it's already so late. And then now I'm like, oh, I'm here, guys.
I don't know why I held so long, actually. I don't know why.
It is because of the
That's so
camera.
weird.
It is because of the camera, because it takes time for you to process this. Like, look at this. Like, look at this. Like, now you don't know if you should ulti. Okay, now you press spacebar too fast. So the way League works is that you have to move your camera there and wait like 2 seconds for the information to be processed. As in, okay, I see them, I'm gonna ulti. Like now, you don't see anything because you need to see both of the people HP. Okay, now you kind of saw something, but it was, you press spacebar so fast that you're not sure, are they running in? Are they running out? Are they, I don't know where they're going. So you were not confident enough to actually go for ultimate. So here, it's not because you actually hold it too long, it's because, well, yes, that's the mistake, but the real reason why you don't hold it is the camera control. You have to hold it for longer, and you have to be faster. And then here,
Yeah, I ulted nozzles, I guess. Yeah, okay.
and then also like there are some like misclicks here. Like look at this. This one is good. This one you misclick. This one you misclicked as well. Did you see that? Miss like 2 clicks right there. Look. So here, this is good. This you misclick. Okay, now you move. This you misclick, and then here you misclick another click, and then you go back, and then you double. You see, like a lot of. Okay, so then we're gonna put the severity of the mechanics a bit higher, though. A bit higher. I put 15%. 15% meaning that 15% of your games are gonna be lost by mechanics, but I think it's 20% more. Because you're actually missing quite a lot of auto attacks. It's not only like 1 in a fight, it's alright, but 2 in a fight, it means, ooh, nice flash, man. That was good.
The thing is that this is like I said earlier, this is one where I think mechanically I'm like really bad in this game. In the other game, I actually played reasonably well, I think, right? But in this game in particular, maybe I'm already pretty tilted from my losing streak. I don't know which game it was, but I don't know. It's sometimes I have like games where I'm like actually mechanically really good, like over a couple of games, and then I lose. Then I have like a couple of games where I feel like, damn, what are you doing? Even like last sitting on that turret, sometimes it's like, what am I doing? I'm already tilted after 5 minutes, you know? No, not really tilted, but like.
Do you play a warm-up before you play?
Not really. No, I think I play some aim trainer or something, like a couple of, but not really. No, I don't play any warm-up.
I see, because that could also be like a problem. If you're not like, at least, ideally 1 ARAM, you can play maybe 2 ARAMs. It depends how much you play. If you play like 2 games per day, 1 ARAM is too much. You should play like 20 minutes of. So which game do you play?
Which game? What do you mean?
Like which warm-up game? You said like you play some warm-up.
It is Aim Boost.
You play Aim Boost.
Aimtrainer.io.
Aim Trainer.
No,
okay.
Aim Trainer. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so it's the same Aim Booster, just upgraded. Okay, this is better. This is much better. This is much better for the warm-up. Oh, really? On a dangerous animal, what?
Guess the dog. Oh, I don't know.
I guess the dog is dangerous, yeah. Holy. I think I need to get coaching on this.
What is that? Mob trainer or Moba trainer?
It's good because you play with the right click, which you can also do the aim trainer with the right click, but this is like pure league. You can practice Malphite ultimate on this one. Look at this challenge. And let's say it's dodge plus kill shot, let's say. And you play with the right click, look at this. Okay, ghost. Okay, dodge. You can even throw the Q on Ezreal. Okay. See? It's like really efficient. Really efficient.
I gotta send me the link of that one. That is really cool.
It's really good. It's much better than anything else. Ideally, I would play an ARAM, but this is a really good game. Plus, of course, you can do reaction timing, flash the Malphite ultimate, for example. Look at this. You can do, sorry. Moba trainer, and now, okay, I missed because I don't have flash. Well, okay, now let's see. And you can lock the camera. Look, now I have unlock camera. I press spacebar, Boom, flash, you see? And it actually gets faster and faster and faster, like now. Let's see. Boom, I flash the Malphite ulti. And it says like you can lock camera, it's just really good. It's just perfect for you if you want to play. Okay.
Yeah,
Really
cool.
good. This is the best game.
Just like a quick info. How much time do you have today? Do we want to go for like 1.5 hours, or do you have to do something else?
Yes, I think it's best. I usually go for 1 hour first, but I think since you said you wanted to go for both games, I think we should go for 1.5 hours today.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, can do that.
So let's see. So now you do some really good play, and then now you push here. Obviously, we need to crush before we recall, so we make sure the Caitlyn loses the minions. And now you don't actually crush. Okay, you don't crush
really.
this. Okay, so let me see, because it could be a good decision. Now we need to track the enemy Caitlyn and an enemy Karma. If she's pretty close to the bot lane, if we see that she's around here, you should not crush. If you see that she's around here, you should crush. Again, in this case, usually you want to also think about the jungle when you want to crash a wave like that, but the jungle just died, so the chances that he's going to run it down bot lane, it is maybe 5%, but majority of the cases he's not going to do that. He's just going to take the camps. So let's see if the decision is good. So first of all, we need to see when the Caitlyn died. Now, 12 seconds that timer. Okay. Karma, we don't know yet. Okay, well, that's bad because we need to know Karma as well. Okay, Karma died now. And she respawned right now. Okay, right now. So what is it right now? 8 minutes and 25 seconds. Okay, good. Oh, 29 it was. 8:29. And the Caitlyn was 8:35. So 8:29 with 8:35. Let's see. You push.
I want to hard shove. Like
This is good.
This is how.
This is good.
My intention was to shove at least. Yeah.
This is good. This is good. But now you have this wave right here. You see that it's not going to crash. Why? Well, you see that it's right here. So it's not going to crash. So you should think about pushing. So now it's 8:53. So we need to know where is the Karma. Karma spawned at 8:29 and the Caitlyn at 8:35. It takes 30 seconds for you to get from there to there, from this to this. 25 seconds since you die. Like if you die, you get movement speed. So let's say 25 seconds. So now it's 8:53 and this guy spawned at 8:29. Where is Karma right now?
I would say she's just about to come, I guess. Like almost there.
Perfect. So quadrant number 1, quadrant number 2, or quadrant number 3?
Karma?
Yes.
3. Close to the cover.
Perfect. So judging of these numbers that she respawned at 8:29, right now there are basically 26 seconds or something, 24 seconds. So she's really close. She's like right there. If she would be here or here, you should push the wave. But in this specific situation, you did take the right play because Karma was around. You see that? But again, this has to be conscious. It's like, okay, you didn't push because you're scared. Yes, but that's not good because sometimes you tracking the enemy Karma, enemy support, and enemy AD carry can help you to take decision as in, do I push this wave? Or do I just leave it like that? Or can I get a plate? Or should I just run? That's why tracking the enemy AD carry and support is important. You said you want to get Emerald. So Emerald 4, if you don't even think about what I just said right now, it's okay. But if you ever want to get more than that, you will need that. You will need to think about that. So now you're going to buy that and that. Okay. So Recurve Bow is actually a really OP item. It gives you damage on hit and it's really good for Ashe. In this case, it's the bite, which is bad. This gives you movement speed and AD, and it's really good if you have poke. So if you play with Zerat, if you play with, and you wanna just poke, it's fine. If you play with the Camille, what does Camille mean? She goes in, I auto-attack them to death. Okay, but if you auto-attack them to death, and this gives you more attack speed and damage per auto-attack, this is better with an all-in. This is better with a mage that you don't all-in. So in this case, you should not go that. Should go the other one.
That's good to know, yeah.
Perfect. And then now let's see what's going to happen. So the plan is to use ultimate good. To just use ultimate on people that you can use ultimate. You got a bit greedy here. The Karma is mid now. Camel is mid. And now we don't know where is Karma. Oh,
You know what I was thinking here? I can tell you what I was thinking here. I think I thought Camille is coming for Caitlyn, and I wanted to get Camille to come, but she's too low, right? But I didn't check. Right?
The thing is,
know how low
she's
Camille
also
was.
pretty far. Like, look, when you ulti, she's not even on your screen.
Mhm.
So you did it a little bit too early as well here. Nice try. I like that you are trying to be proactive. She was low here. I'm not very concerned with that. So now I just want to see you how you play, because ideally you want to get the tower before you group mid. You want to make sure you're strong enough to be able to group mid, because when you're mid, it's no joke. You're going to be against someone that's going to be 2 levels up on you. So you got to make sure the timing of you grouping mid is the right one. So get tower bot first, and then just go mid lane. If you can't get the bot tower, then you can have a reason to group earlier, but ideally you want to get the tower first. Okay, you have 900 gold. You stay here because of the fact that you need 40 gold. Absolutely amazing. You should also, the moment you actually recall, the Camille is like, okay, I'm gonna go mid. But then if you decide to stay, you should also ping now. Push, ding, ding, and then ping again your item. Because now she's too focused on, I'm going mid because she pressed B. She doesn't actually check you anymore. She's just looking mid. So you need to communicate with her better here. Sometimes they won't listen to you, but it's important to try to communicate. Because now she just recalled, but it's not good. Because if you decide to stay here, it's okay as long as Camille stays with you. Otherwise, you're diveable. Like, very greedy. And then here, Caitlyn recall. So I hope you're going to push this wave as well before recalling. Beautiful. And then you ulti. Okay, that's good. That's very nice. Please recall after. I would recall in the brush. Do not take that word because you lose time since Caitlyn is coming. You take the item. And you go for a cloak. You do go for Phantom Dancer build, which I like it because it's Nasus and Volibear, so you do need the tanky build, not the Static Shift Kraken Slayer itemization. This is the first time when you ping, and it is good. Very good. What are you gonna do? Push the wave. I would not push the wave here with Jarvan. You want to get solo XP. Ping him danger. You don't need him to help you. There are situations when you need him to help you. In this case, is you ping him, but if he takes your farm and you can get duo XP, if not solo XP, I would just communicate with him that, bro, I don't need you here. Why are you taking my experience, you know? Okay, and then here we just go for Drake. You have 560 gold, so you do not have a good recall here. Caitlyn is still dead, and you just try to kill that guy. Sure, this Camel is definitely super aggressive, and you're trying to hover. So after this Drake, we can recall here, but you're not doing it. So let's see why. So Caitlyn just respawned now. Okay, that's 1323. Okay, you have 900 gold, and at 1333 she recalled. Now it's 1340. Where is she right now? Knowing that after you die, you make 25 seconds to the lane.
No, somewhere in the middle, I guess.
Perfect.
I like somewhere there. There's
So
there.
what do you think is the best play here? Stay and keep pushing and get something bot, or just recall? Judging of the Caitlyn positioning and judging of your gold.
I think the best player would probably stay, because he can push really hard and I will lose the whole wave, I guess.
Let's take a look at this, because you said that she's in the middle. So by the time that you recall, she's gonna be right there. By the time that you're in the middle, she's gonna be in the lane. By the time that she will push this wave, the wave needs to also travel to the tower, which is the time that you actually get in the tower. So if you
say backing is better?
So I'm saying that based on the positioning of the Caitlyn, based on how fast she can push that wave and that the wave needs to also travel to the tower, you can consider recalling right here. You do have your ultimate right now, and the Karma is dead. So if the Jarvan tries to gank bot lane, it's okay to stay. But if he was going mid lane, it's better to recall. Yes, because you have 900 gold. This wave, as you can see, it's coming into you. And again, judging of the Caitlyn positioning, it's just really easy to do that. You keep staying and you just hover the Jarvan, which is good. And then here...
yeah. I tanked the tower shot for no reason, I think.
The moment you miss the ulti, you should just back off. Like right here, like you ult, the camera control is again bad. Like you should have camera control now on the Jarvan, now, because you can start the play yourself. You're super slow again, you see that? And then you ult. Now, since you don't have minions in the tower, you should just back off. Like you shouldn't really follow. You didn't see that you only have one here, but the moment you miss the ult, just back. You don't want to die with her. And here I think you're just gonna die. You shouldn't really use flash because you're dead anyways here.
Mm-hmm.
And the next problem is that you're grouping mid lane really early. Like now, you need 900 gold for Phantom Dancer. So you need to play for Phantom Dancer right now. You can't group mid lane. Because mid lane R is level 12, level 11. So you need to stay bot until you get the tower. The only reason why you can't get the tower bot, then the reason why you should get bot to stay for the tower is because you want to get as much solo XP as possible before you group mid lane. So now, you died, and you should still keep going bot. Which is good, what you're doing right here. So why is grouping mid early, like before the tower is gone, bad?
I can't really tell actually.
Because if you go mid lane right now, they're all like higher in level than you. Like Caitlyn is level 11, Ari is level 12. And you don't even have 2 items. If you are forced to group mid, say there is a Zed in the enemy team or a Nocturne and you simply can't get the tower, that's okay. Then you're forced to, you can go mid, you have the ultimate, you're useful. But ideally you want to group mid lane after you get this tower. Like now, you need 350 gold for Phantom Dancer. So then why do you go here? Look. Because all what you're useful for is your ulti. So you can use your ulti from bot if you really want to be at Herald.
Okay.
So here you should
this
really...
is something that I think I do a lot.
Yes,
right?
yes,
something
yes,
like
yes.
that. Because I think this is like, okay, I know the bot lane is coming mid lane now, right? This is why Karma is mid lane also, right?
Yes.
But I think I just want to match them, right? But for no reason, basically.
Yeah, but they are stronger, so there is no matching them when they... Well, they're stronger as in they will have their jungle, they will have their Ahri, they will have their teammates. If you... Because she took the tower bot lane, so now Caitlyn can't be bot lane because the wave is so far. What will she do? Push the second tower? That's stupid. So she's hovering mid lane. So now, you stay bot and get the tower, send the ulti mid lane, and play from there. Because realistically speaking, if you do this, Ahri is coming. And it's gonna be nearly impossible for you to play this. Look at you. Like look what how much impact you have here. Just watch you right now. Like with you here or you without here, it's exactly the same thing. Okay guys, never mind, I'm slowing them, I'm useful. Like yeah, sure. But this Karma, as you can see, look at Aurora. This would happen even if you're not here. And you should anyways lose this. You should anyways lose this really, really hard. So this fight should not even happen. So ideally, Cassiopeia is here. You push, they will anyways lose the fight, but you're going to take the wave, the tower, the Grom, recall, and to going mid. After you take the tower, then you should go mid.
Okay, so if I can take the tower. After I lose my turret, no matter what, I just push until the tower is gone.
Yes, unless
I'm able to do that. Right?
Yes, if you're able to do that and you can do it reliably, no one can kill you, you have decent vision. If you're forced to, like say there is Zed in the enemy team and Nocturne, and you have a Zed that is 20-0 that is stamping you that he wants bot, okay, that's fine. Then that's a good reason to group mid lane faster. You anyways have your ulti, so you're okay. Okay, let's see how you're gonna play in the later stages. I still wanna have a sneak peek from the next game to see if you make the same mistakes. Oh, you actually stayed so much here. So you go mid. So let me actually type that you also group mid lane too early. We group mid lane too early, 25%. But recall timings is actually like, look at this. So you kill this guy, you kill that guy. And then now you can recall because you have lots of gold, but you actually decided to go for Herald, obviously, because they are dead. So you want to take something on the map as they are dead. And now you kill also this guy. You go to top lane. And right now the Volibear can have TP and can be here soon. So you push this. And all what you want to play for right now is BF Sword. So you can recall right here. The thing is, the Jarvan stays, so you decide to hover him. This is a correct play. If the guy is not here, since the wave is in front of you, you should take it and rush in base, going mid, and again using your ultimate, not trying to stay side lane by yourself. In this specific situation, Jarvan is staying with you, so you can pressure. The thing is, right here, you should also pressure the tower. Because it's low HP. You saw the TP, but you are with Jarvan, and you have flash, you have everything. So here you should definitely stay, because you took the decision to stay here. So this can be a red flag that you stayed. I don't know if you were thinking about Jarvan, because if Jarvan doesn't stay here, all what you have to do is take this wave, get BF sword, recall.
I took QSS.
Sorry?
But I bought QSS instead.
Oh yes,
And
you
also
bought QSS. You know, you're just thinking, okay, so you're thinking about the charm?
No, Nasus mainly.
Ah, okay, so Nasus. Yeah, the thing is, if you're really getting W of Nasus in a fight, if he's really that close to you, because remember, the Nasus W is very annoying, especially in like at this point in time. But his range is this range. So you're telling me that you're gonna go melee with Nasus? So he can only flank you.
I hope not.
Yeah, well, yeah. So you only if he flanks you. Like if they have someone like Lissandra, then yes, you're forced to get QSS, and that's when I would get it, after the second item is completed. Would I get it right now against just a Nasus? They do have also an Ahri, but if you have good positioning, it shouldn't really matter. So you need to make the balance between I must get this item or I lose the game, or I can be a bit greedy and have good positioning in team fights and not get QSS, but have more damage. Because in this case, you need to carry this game. I see. And then now we go top. It's not really your responsibility to be top lane, but you actually hover. There is no play on the mid, no play on the bot. Jarvan is hovering you. So you stay here. Your job is to be in team fight. So when you go to top lane right here, you have your ulti. So you want to stay for the Nashor. You decide to go to top. Take this wave. That's fine. Take this wave, but immediately move towards mid lane after. Why? Why is it so important to be mid lane?
Yeah, I want to be with a team, right?
Yeah, you want to carry the game. You want to do damage. So here you push this. Let's see what you're going to do. You keep pushing. Okay, actually recall right here. But then you don't really have... Are you going to buy... Okay, so you can just get the pickaxe. Yeah, that's very bad play because you pushed. And I thought that the reason why you push is because this tower is really low. Which would be a decent reason. You know, okay, I saw them bot lane right now. I see Caitlyn mid. I see Ahri bot. Volibear is dead. I'm gonna take this decision to push bot lane, top lane, and take the tower. I would be like, sure. But now you push this, so you took the risk to not stay with your teammates, and you actually decided to recall for a pickaxe when you had free tower top lane. It doesn't make much sense. Like the decision making. And now, of course, she dies, and we're not there.
Okay.
And against assassins, because you asked me what you should do against assassins, you should just hold your ultimate to actually use it defensively. And try to buy shield bow a lot earlier. You can also think about getting Trinity. Shield bow third item is fine. Getting the right summon spell. And just keeping your ulti defensively. That's basically what I need to do. And as you can see, the QSS doesn't really help you. I mean, you should never get caught like this. If you get caught like this, nothing can save you. So that's pretty much it.
That's true. Okay, well, yeah.
Okay, so the positioning that you had was good in the laney phase. You hovered your camel pretty well. The wave management and recall timings were a problem. And this is something that if we don't fix, it's going to be bad. And also the macro decisions, like when do we group, when don't we group. Like right here, same thing. Like now, they are doing Nash, you died. Let's see when they started. And then now they do Nash. There is no way you're gonna get there in time.
Yeah.
Right? Just keep pushing bot lane. If you were here and you can see this HP of the Nash, sure. But you're super far right here. Just get the bot wave. Like here you can ulti from bot lane if you really want to, but the chances of you getting here in time is low, and the chances of you getting here in time and doing something is really low. And as you can see, you do no damage. Look at this. Look at this damage. Just no damage because you don't have infinity. I see. So this is a weird game where I can't say boom, this is the biggest mistake that you're doing. It's like 20% of the 50% of the mistakes were in early game that lost the game, 40% were in the later stages, and 10% it was the itemization.
Okay.
So you're basically, it's like most of the players are like very good mechanically and zero macro, or very good macro and zero mechanics. But you are like the kid in school that has like 7 at every subject. It's like you're not amazing at anything, but you're doing your job at like anything, you know? That's you right now. You have good laney phase, but it's not amazing. You have good mid game, but same thing, it's not like clean. So early game, recall timings is not really is not really. It's something that you need to work on. Recall timing is based on how much gold you need. So you need to pay attention to your gold, and you also need to pay attention to the wave and always prioritize pushing the waves before you recall. If it's reliable, tracking the enemy's bot lane will help you as well. And then the wave management, always like thinking where the waves are. And you're actually decent at the wave management as well. Like it feels like you're thinking sometimes about the waves. It's just you have to communicate more with your camel. And don't forget about the no leash strategy. In the mid game, you're grouping too early, mid lane, when you're not strong, and you're also not really paying attention to the distance rule when you're actually getting team fights. Distance rule says if the fight is really close to me or relatively close, if it's in the later stages, I can always consider moving. But if it's really far, I always prefer to get more money, more gold, more farm. And other than that, on top of this, we have some build itemization mistakes. And as you know, runes and summon spells, and the camera control. We don't forget about that. So if we have to take one thing from today's coaching session, is the recall timings and the wave management. That is the biggest thing. So in the next games, I want you to think about these things. So I want you to try to not leash. I want you to think more about the early game, the matchup, and what you should be doing with the waves and when you should be recalling. So this is what we learned today. You're gonna improve more things if you rewatch the session, but I think this is mainly like what we will learn from today. Is there anything from this game or the next game that you wanted to be reviewed before we make we write on paper what we identify today?
No, I think we can also we can also do it like this, like in the next coaching session, right? We can see analyze a game where I can actually apply it. I can't really promise about the what is it called, mechanics, right? I just have to see maybe I just need more games, especially, right? I mean, I play for 2 months now again, right? Maybe I just need 200 more games to get on a mechanical decent level. But yeah, we the wave and grouping. Yeah, if I think about the wave, but maybe not correctly enough,
Yes, don't worry. Don't worry with the mechanics. You're gonna. So this is gonna be a long process. So I'm not expecting you to go boom the next session everything is gonna be perfect. It's gonna be a long. You'll understand the concepts and you'll play better, but it will take time. It will take definitely. I think 1 month from now and on, you can expect significant progress. But it takes time. So with the mechanics, just the warm-up can do a lot to you. Like an ARAM or maybe just that mini game. And this, let's see. Okay, yeah, sure. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, this one. This routine in a circle. Do you know about it?
No, I haven't seen it. No.
Yeah, it's very good for you. So do me in the middle. No items, 20 auto attacks in the circle. Like this, only with a click. Try to be precise. Okay, let's do this. Let's go into a practice tool. You go too. So we see if you do it correctly. Now I have 200 ping, so it's gonna be a bit slow. But yeah. Okay, so you go also into a practice tool and make sure you share your screen. This is important because it's with the mechanics. Usually I don't do this in the session because mechanics are my least concern, but for you specifically, there are gonna be some games that, you're gonna lose because of the mechanics.
Yes. Let me check how I can share my screen. Where is it? Screen League of Legends.
Yes. Try to share the whole screen, not only the League of Legends. Just because I want to see your clicking as well, like your cursor. Only streaming League is not gonna show me your cursor.
Share your screen. Blop, blop, blop. Screen 1. Wait, that's a bit weird.
Yeah, let's see. Okay.
Oh,
Now I
damn
can
the
see.
camera.
Is it too fast?
Okay. Yeah, it's fast, but I have to get used to it. All right.
How much did
Spawn
you
enemy
put?
dummy. No items or starter items?
No items, 20 auto-attacks in a circle on the dummy. You want to make sure you stay max range.
Okay.
Only with A click,
Oh,
yes?
damn. I'm not A clicking. I'm just
Yeah, with the
clicking
mouse.
with my mouse.
With the mouse, yes. You do 20 on the left, 20 on the right.
Oh damn. I'm not really far. Not max range.
Okay. And now let's try to change the angle a bit. So do it the opposite. Yeah, like that.
What do you mean?
Like try to don't move towards up, just move towards down. Like kite in the other direction, yeah.
I'm super close actually.
Okay, now let's get like 3 items and let's see how you do it with 3 items.
What do we get?
Just whatever you prefer. Doesn't really matter that much as long as it's a viable build on Ashe.
Boom. Go with I don't know, like this. Like the same now.
Yeah, you do the same thing. This one you do 30 on the left, 30 on the right, and then you start doing it the same thing with the Q.
Okay, now I'm changing direction.
Try to get level 10 here. You have a little bit too little attack speed.
And now with the Q or?
Yeah,
Or
try
what do you
to level up first, because you level 1, you have this is really slow.
What level should I get? Like 10 or
Let's
something?
get 10. Let's get 10. It's like the middle ground between 18 and 1. And do it without Q. Let's see how you do it now.
Without Q?
Yeah, for now just do it normally. So let's see. Okay, change direction as well. Try to do it a bit faster. Perfect. And then let's do it with Q with auto reset. Yes, but moving as well. Before that. See, you still miss some clicks. You need to practice this. Yeah, but make sure you use Q off cooldown, because in a fight you can't do that. You're missing damage. Like once you have Q, boom, burst it with auto reset. Yes. Nice try. Exactly, man. Yes. Okay, this one you can do it in your spare time. Very good. Okay, let's make the card right now. So you should be able to see my screen. Perfect. Okay, try to yeah, just cancel your share screen and then you should be able to see my screen.
Stop streaming. Yes. All right.
Perfect. So what do you think are the biggest things that we identified in today's coaching session?
You're asking me, right?
Yes.
Wave management, like being very conscious about pushing the wave and like being aware that I'm able to push it, while also like making sure that I can push it because I don't know, because of the like ADC is down or something. I have to make sure that I'm aware of that I can push the wave, right? Like conscious decisions about the wave, basically. Grouping too early, while the bot lane turret is not down. So I don't do any damage and like being useless in mid lane, basically. Mechanics, like clicking and camera control, like the main 4 points, I guess.
Perfect. Tracking like AD carry and support to make better decision with the plates, with touching the tower. Itemization, runes, summon spells, the non-leash strategy. We do have this routine. The grouping too early. The recall timing is based on your gold. You have a tendency to stay too long even after you get like a good amount of gold. But yeah, for now you should just focus on the wave management and the recall timings. That's pretty much. So how do you focus on that? You just see the session one more time, and then every time when you play the lane, you just try to think about when you want to recall in terms of gold, how much ideally you want to get, and you want to look at the gold that you have when you recall and the wave state, the current wave state. That's it. So recall timings means when do I recall based on my wave and based on my gold. Wave management means what do I do with my wave to gain advantages and to benefit in the laney phase. So that's pretty much it. So we just focus on this. There are lots of things that we can work on, but let's keep it simple for now, and we just focus on this. And as we move into more sessions, we're gonna, like next time, for example, we will apply and just work on the next thing. For now, watch the session one more time, take your time, play more 40 more games on AD carry. You could do like a second champion. You could have a second champion in case they have too many assassins, like an Ezreal Varus or something. If you want to go for this Ashe only, it's okay. She's very, very good champion anyways. But it's more like a preference and it's up to you. If I was you, judging of how much you play per day, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to do it. But again, if you enjoy Ashe with the coaching session, you're anyways going to have a lot more information than your enemies. So it should be good anyways. So now let's go to the questions. If there are any questions on your mind, if there are any topics that you're confused about, or there is anything.
No, not right now. I mean, I have a few things, right, to improve on. It's really good to like get like a different perspective on the game, right? Because I basically play the game the same like I used to all the time, and now somebody is actually able to tell me, "Oh, right, okay, you're doing this wrong, this wrong, this wrong." That's really good. Like, I think this might actually help me a lot already. Like, I can't promise on the mechanics and the camera. I hope it works. But like the wave management and grouping and like summoner spells, for example, is like easy fix, I guess, right? But like wave management, that's pretty good. I don't have any questions for now. It was pretty clear everything for now.
Perfect. Okay, if there is anything that pops up on your, you just message me. Feel free to message me from now and on anytime. I'll be here for you on Discord. You can message me privately if you have any questions. There is anything else. What do you think about the coaching session? How was the coaching for today?
The coaching was pretty good. Like everything I hoped for, basically. Now I have some things to work on. This is also pretty good, right? I don't just queue up and just like mindlessly trying to improve. But now I actually have like 2 or 3 things to do, basically, while playing. Right? It's also pretty important. I have like a bigger goal, basically. It's really good.
Exactly. And expect mixed results, because we talked about a lot of things today, but a lot of things you might not be able to apply unless you play like 50 games or 60 games. So take your time, and for the next session, whether it's going to be in a week or 2-3 weeks, take your time. If you want it to be faster because you feel like you need more help, that's fine. If you're the kind of guy that's like, no, I want to play, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the next watch, that's fine. Take your time, and when you're ready, you message me and we just book the session immediately.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Good.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, then thank you, and thank you for your time also, and let's see us again in the next coaching.
See you again, and I thank you. It was very fun, Jesse. And let me know if you have any more questions. You know where to find me.
Yes, I will. All
Good,
right.
man. Have a good one.
Have a good evening. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and Tierlists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.